The Grain Quality and Structure Research Unit is one of 5 research units in the Center for Grain and Animal Health Research, based in Manhattan, Kansas. The center is part of the Agricultural Research Service, which is the research arm of the United States Department of Agriculture. ARS employs scientists in research centers across the country who work on animal and food safety and quality, agricultural systems, and economics. ARS scientists also partner with many other institutions with similar goals. The Center for Grain and Animal Health Research addresses grain and animal-related issues that are a concern to breeders, producers, processors, and consumers. The research conducted at the ARS Manhattan location is not a new initiative, but one that commenced in 1919 with cereal pathologist C.O. Johnston. Over the decades, research at the ARS Manhattan expanded to include research in the areas of stored insects, wind erosion, engineering, wheat genetics, arthropod-borne animal disease, and grain quality. Of the 5 research units, the Grain Quality and Structured Research Unit is primarily dedicated to the grain quality characterization and evaluation of sorghum and wheat. The mission of the Grain Quality and Structured Research Unit is threefold. First, the scientists conduct basic and applied research to identify the physical characteristics and structural biochemical components that govern quality. Second, the scientists develop rapid, precise, and accurate predictive technologies for quality assessment. Third, the researchers evaluate the in-use quality of breeding lines. Cereal grains like sorghum and wheat form the basis of crop agriculture in the U.S. Scientists that conduct the biochemistry research related to grain are cereal chemists. These ARS scientists within the Grain Quality and Structure Research Unit specialize in the study of starch, proteins, enzymes, and other chemical and physical components of thousands of potential breeding lines to determine which will best satisfy millers, food processors, and consumers. Cereal chemists also develop new methods to improve accuracy and efficiency in the assessment of grain quality. To accomplish this mission, the Grain Quality Structure and Research Unit is dedicated to 2 separate research projects, one on sorghum and the other on wheat. Traditionally, sorghum has been used for animal feed, but it's increasingly used for human food, alcohol beverages, adhesives, and biofuels. The Grain Quality Structure Research Unit is devoted to deliver on the ever-increasing requirement to produce human food from sorghum. Sorghum has potential as a particularly useful grain for millions of Americans who suffer from celiac disease, a genetic condition that results in mild to severe gastrointestinal damage from ingestion of wheat protein. Wheat is the other featured grain studied within the Grain Quality and Structured Research Unit. The Hard Winter Wheat Quality Laboratory is responsible for all stages of the grain evaluation process, from milling, chemical analysis, physical dough testing, to evaluating the final product quality in the industry standard bread or pup loaf. The U.S. farmer must now produce large quantities of quality grain, and this is where ARS scientists rise to the occasion. They assist breeders by providing them with critical information on crop quality on early generation crops and commercially available crops that are currently competing in the international market. Breeders spend about 12 years to develop a new commercial variety of wheat or sorghum. The new variety must be able to combat emerging new diseases that may otherwise reduce crop yields or crop quality. After all that time, research, and money spent on a new variety, the agronomics longevity of the line may only last approximately 10 years. Therefore, a new and more viable generation must be in the pipeline that is able to survive in an environment that is unpredictable year in and year out, and at the same time have high yield and quality. Furthermore, the U.S. producers are facing economic challenges as other nations are now competing for the markets that the U.S. once held secure. ARS identified Manhattan, Kansas as the site for the grain research facility because it's centrally located in the heart of the sorghum and hard winter wheat growing region. The growing region stretches from Texas to South Dakota, including Colorado and Montana. The Grain Quality and Structured Research Unit collaborates with private, local, state, and federal entities within the growing region. For example, Manhattan is home to Kansas State University, a land-grant institution, the American Institute of Baking, a world-renowned education and training facility, the Kansas Wheat Commission, and a commercial wheat genetics firm. The collaborations between federal government, state government, and private enterprise maximizes efficiency and impact for a leading agricultural nation. For the U.S. to maintain its competitive edge in our interdependent global economy, the Grain Quality and Structure Research Unit scientists stay at the forefront of methods, development, and instrumental techniques for grain. Our scientists are continually looking for improvements in efficiency, quality, and speed of grain assessment. For instance, an analysis to determine a specific protein fraction and quantity within a single wheat kernel used to take 3 days. The same test can now be performed in minutes. However, testing requirements are being regularly redefined and frequently outpace the capabilities of our current instrumentation. We are proud of the work we do and have dedicated our careers to ensure a quality grain supply that is competitive worldwide. We will continue to do the best job we can. We hope you understand our work better and invite you to explore more information on this website describing grain research.